Okay, so let's grab blanket or the strap or the pillow, but something that as we begin lying all the way on our backs, we're gonna place blankets, towel just right there, right at the occipital bone. So as you're adjusting, I'm gonna grab something as well. And just finding that part that protrudes out, and we're going to place a rolled up blanket or towel right there just to begin. So just making yourself completely at ease on your back, taking a moment, soften your gaze or close your eyes, and placing your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your abdomen. We'll go ahead and start with 3 rounds of that adaptogenic breath, creating that light constriction in the back of the throat, ha sound with a closed mouth. So as we inhale for 4, exhale for 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 rounds just like that. What we'll use throughout the practice. Creating that constriction as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Feel free to repeat this after me. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. And just releasing the hands and rolling over to your right side or your left side, coming into a fetal position. Maybe moving the blanket out of the way, just staying for a couple breaths. And slowly, gently making your way all the way to tabletop. All the way to tabletop. And from here, we're just going to allow our body to move, maybe hearing those crackles, using your breath as a guide. So as you inhale, maybe coming forward with movement. As you exhale, going back. Just allowing it to be organic spinal movement, release any stress in the neck, thoracic, cervical spine. And then maybe wagging your booty from the right side to the left side to get into the lumbar and the glutes. And taking several deep breaths in and exhale, letting it go. Yeah, just letting it feel really good. Waking up, proprioception, our hands. We'll just go ahead and spread the fingers super wide. Ah, and then when it's available to you, just finding that tabletop position, slowing down the movement, creating a flat back, keeping your shoulders in line with your wrists. Just noticing as you spread your fingers wide, is that naughty knuckle protruding upward. Just make sure you're allowing it to make contact with the floor. Inhale, protract the shoulders. Exhale, release. This time as you inhale, protract your shoulders, scoop the tailbone in, cat pose. Letting it go. Allowing your hips to pike up, looking up very gently, being aware of your neck. And release. We're going to come over to a seated position. Kind of did things a little out of order. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and allow, as if you're cross-legging, but you're just going to bring the left over the right knee. So we're just going to go into a little seated twist just to see how that feels. Yeah, and then using the right, we're going to go ahead and hug And hug the left knee into the chest using the left fingertips. Push into the mat as like a little kickstand as you inhale, lengthen. And exhale, slowly, gently twist. Just getting into a little bit of a gentle axle rotation. Knowing that this helps with digestion. And as you come back to the inhale, let your head come forward, then followed by the rest of your body. Maybe give the knee a little squeeze. Then we're going to try this transition. So just going with the momentum. So you're going to go to the right and then make your way all the way. Let's see how it goes to bring the opposite. Yeah, you did it. Look how groovy we are. Now opposite foot's on front. And moving the fleshy part of the bum back, just get a little extra space, and then allowing the left, go ahead and hug the right knee in, and then using the fingertips of the right, push into the mat, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, slowly, gently twist open. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And then on the next inhale, bring your head back to center, followed by the rest of your body. We need a little squeeze. And once again, following that momentum, coming all the way up, up, up. And then this time, we're just going to go ahead and walk to the top of the mat. Starting in our mountain pose. Inhale, arms going out and up. Palms touch, look up. From here, just create a little gentle unshrug. And then you're going to allow your thumbs to make contact, so just a little cross. So as you're pressing your palms together, latching your thumbs together, inhale, lengthen, unshrug the shoulders, and then exhale, just allow just a slight little side bend. Still keeping your rib cage exposed, so we don't want to protract down, we want to keep it open. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, just a gentle side bend. And back to center. Maybe wobble a little bit because it feels a little stagnant. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, other side. Just a gentle side bend. Oh, you couldn't see my wobble. Sorry, here's the wobble I was doing. And back. Should come closer. There we go. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, release. Grab opposite elbows, bend your knees as much as needed. Allow your body to sway from the right side, the left side. Just imagining your body like a pendulum. Ah. And then on the next inhale, release the elbows. Come to a flat back. And go ahead and step back to plank. Lower your knees, tabletop. And untuck the toes, come all the way down to child's pose. And in child's pose, as you press your forehead into the mat, maybe come back to setting an intention if you haven't already. Maybe a word, a phrase, something that allows you, as you're pressing your forehead into the mat, something that anchors this experience. I think for me, my word is clarity. So as I'm pressing my forehead into the mat, deep breath in, exhale, release. And on the next inhale, slowly, gently protract the shoulders, coming back to tabletop. Then tuck the toes, lift the knees, bear pose, press all the way back, down dog, bend your knees as much as needed. And let's go ahead and inhale, exhale, inhale, bend your knees out like a frog. And then just do a few booty bounces, booty bounces, booty bounces, booty bounces. And coming back into
downward facing dog. Walk your hands like feet to your feet. So to the back of the mat. The back of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms going to go out and up. Palms touch, look up. And exhale, release. Mountains or mountain in the back of the mat. Go ahead and grab our strap. Yeah, you got it. From here, as we inhale, we're going to lift up, up, up. And just go ahead and do a gentle cactus. So we're just opening up the chest. So winging out the elbows, creating that goalpost. Just a slight resistance here. Inhale. And exhale, release. Go ahead and lower it back down. And do two more like this. So inhale, going all the way up, up, up. Oh, you see me there. And exhale, release. Two more. Inhale, up, 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 slight resistance. And then exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, up. Hold. And exhale, release. Shake it out. Do a little eagle arm. So extending the right, left over right, flip the palms, bend the elbows. If it's available, you can go ahead and twist once more. And then just allow the shoulders to protract, a little counter pose. We did all of that chest expansion. And release. Roll the shoulders back, opposite. So now left first, followed by the right. Flip the palms, bend the elbows. And if it's available, you can do a bind. But the same benefits, even if it's like this. And release. Shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Go ahead and take a wide stance. Wide stance here. So heels in, toes slightly out. Inhale. And exhale, protract the shoulders. Come all the way into that like squatty position. Like, yeah, perfect. Just allow your body to sway from side to side a few times and then come all the way back up. All the way back up. So expand it outward here. And then protract all the way down. So just doing some moon squats to warm up a little bit in the hip flexors. And then coming all the way back. Two more like that. Inhale, extend. This embodiment of yes. And curl around all the way down. Last one. Inhale, open up the chest, open everything up. And release. Shake that one out. And since we're already in this wider stance, we'll go into our goddess pose. So the heels slightly in, toes slightly out, thinking of that outward rotation, scoop of the tailbone. And inhale, hold. And then exhale, release. Toes will go in slightly. You grip the waist. Inhale, lengthen. And just coming to a flat back. Just see how that feels. And then if it's available to you, you can come all the way down. You can bend the knees as much as needed. And just allow your body to sway from side to side. Getting into the right and the left, but just making sure that your knees are bent. Releasing the weight of the head, releasing the weight of the neck, and breathe. Ah. Okay, let's go ahead and come all the way down to do a few yin yang postures and poses. So the first one, you can always roll the mat up if it's a little bit hard on the knees. But if you have a book or a block or something to put on either side of you, yeah, you have blocks. I know. I don't, which is very funny. I don't right now anyway, but I do have books. So I'm going to take the book and we're going to allow the right foot to come forward first. Another thing to kind of create a little bit more of cushion, and it can feel really good too, is you can put like a pillow underneath the knee and then also Since we're going to be just doing some more of these dynamic postures, you can even bring a pillow or a bolster and put it on the inside of the leg too. So if that felt good. But we'll just play with the blocks. So, or the blocks and books. So we're just placing our palms, using it as a guide. Tuck the toes of the left foot, right foot forward. Oh, I need to fix my mat. I don't know if you can see me. There we go. No, it's me. Ah, you look great, girl. Okay, here we go. We're just going to create a little bit of this dynamic just to kind of allow our nervous system to know that we'll be going into this one. We won't be holding it long, but just feel into it. Sometimes these little dynamic approaches into one of the holds. And when I say holds, I mean the shape, the pose that we're going to be holding. It kind of helps with training the nervous system. Okay, finding that sustainability, you can bring your hands on the inside of the foot, like I was mentioning. You can bring a pillow or something, or you can just hold it here. But just being aware of your wrists and maybe even doing knuckles. We'll just stay for a few breaths, remembering and honoring those principles of yin yang restorative practices. So the first one is time under passive tension. So we're just going to hold this for a few more breaths in. Remembering the second principle is our breath. So we'll inhale together for 1, 2, 3, 4. Extending out the exhalation for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and release. Counter pose. Say, it feels so good. So good. So counter pose, just think of it as like the half split pose where you just bring your toes back, but it doesn't have to be fully straightened. It can just be just a little bit. Just think of it as like a counter. If you're coming and looking up this way, counter is going to be protract. All right, release. Shake that out. Whatever you need to do. Shake your booty. Shake the other leg. Okay. Bring the other foot forward. You can see grip the ankle, shin. And once again, we're just going to start a little bit with the dynamic runner lunge or lizard lunge. So inhale, coming forward, exhale, going back, and maybe even allowing it to go not completely parallel, but off to the side. That could feel a little bit better to get into the hip flexor as well. Then using that breath, and once you find a spot that feels sustainable, it's okay, of course, if it kind of goes over to the knife edge, whatever feels comfortable. And then we're just going to hold it just for a few breaths. So coming back to why I'm repeating it so we remember it and store it in the subconscious. The time under passive tension, using your breath, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got this. Yes, we can do it. And then the last one, floppy noodle. So remembering our bodies, it takes about 2 minutes when we're holding these things to get the hint that we are not fighting tigers and bears and lions. Oh my, we are just practicing yoga. And what that means, after 2 minutes, we finally feel that release. So today we are not holding it for 2 minutes. We are only holding it for a few more breaths in, more breaths out. But just think incremental steps so we can add on next time. And then slowly, gently allowing your body now to go into that counter pose. So flexing the toes back, that dorsal flexion, the ankle joint. It doesn't have to be a full straightened leg, and allow your body just to curl over. Deep breath in. And slow deep breath out. All right. And shake that out. Shake that out. We're going to make our way down to our backs. Down to our backs. Coming into a figure 4. All the way to the back. All the way, all the way. So keeping keeping the left foot in contact with the mat. So bending on the knee. And then interlace the fingers. Make sure I'm in view. Interlace the fingers and place them below your kneecap. So not directly on the patella, below your kneecap of the right knee. You're going to bring the knee as if you're bringing the chest, but avoiding the rib cage and going to the armpits. Deep breath here. Allow your chin to be parallel to your chest, so nothing wonky with the neck. And also placing that blanket, that rolled up blanket right at the occipital bone can feel, oh, that is a game changer. Because I just did it and that feels really good. So feel free to do that because we want to absolutely support and provide nourishment for our necks. And whenever you're ready, just placing the ankle, placing your right ankle next to the thigh, the left thigh. And then you might just stay right here, or you can thread the needle and go through, keeping that dorsal flexion of the ankle of the right. And just being aware of those three principles: time under passive tension, thinking of what's sustainable. So passive tension, not going past a 4 out of 10 intensity, especially because this is a shorter practice. And then extending out your exhalation, activating your parasympathetic nervous system, that expression of rest and digest. And slowly, gently release. We'll just do a little broken bridge. So knees come together, toes slightly in. Looks like that. And get ready for the other side. So bring the feet back to parallel. Interlace the fingers. Bring it close to the armpits. Adjust the neck. And then place the foot, keeping that dorsal flexion. Option to thread the needle. And begin to extend out your exhalation. So inhale for 4, exhale 4, 6. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. And slow, deep breath out. Then go ahead and bring both knees into your chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze your toes, squeeze your hands, wiggle your nose, make everything super tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Maybe even tight jaw. Everything's so tight. Deep breath in, sit there. And exhale, release. Starfish pose, Shavasana. Staying exactly where you are. Don't mind the time. 30 seconds. Shavasana. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do but just be here now. Mm. Mm. And go ahead and wiggle your toes. And remembering you can always stay right here. If you want to close together, we'll have us just wiggle our fingers. And then rolling over to whatever side feels most comfortable for you. And staying in that fetal position, just like how we started. Remembering it's an opportunity to start again. Coming back. Coming back to all that was. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And slowly, gently making your way to a comfortable seated position. Go ahead and end our session today with 3 rounds of box breathing. So just allowing allow yourself to find support. So whether that's sitting on a block, pillow, or a blanket, just feeling some support from the ground. And then placing your palms upward, soften your gaze, breathing in for 4, hold for 4, exhale 4, hold for 4 at the bottom. Breath in, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds, just like that. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Pass around. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in fully and exhale completely. Place your right hand on your heart, left hand on your abdomen. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. May this practice heal and strengthen both our bodies and our minds. Gentle bowing, honor your body and your minds, and release.